Hello, hello, hello. Turn off the date and time. We don't need it. Do we need the date and time? I don't know. Good news, everybody. The war is over. In that Pink Floyd has sold off their catalogue to Sony for $400 million. Yeah, that's about 100 million down from what they wanted back in 2022. Interesting deal. Interesting deal. The news broke yesterday. I think it was late yesterday, and as I've discussed before, they've tried for a good few years to get this deal underway, but yeah, potential buyers were put off after an interview with Roger Waters in Rolling Stone, where he made various comments about Israel, Ukraine, Russia, etc., and has continued to make some bizarre claims. You know what he's like. Again, we've covered that here before, but yeah, they've done it. They've followed in the footsteps of many others. I mean, Queen recently sold their catalogue to Sony again for $1 billion. So yeah, this is 400 million. They're not getting everything though. They're only getting the recorded music and the likeness, the image likeness of the band, and I guess the artwork too. I would imagine that's all part of it too. They do mention something about associated recordings, so I don't know if that means solo output. Don't know. These deals are often a little bit vague, so we can only go on what we're going on. But yes, so they've sold the rights to the recorded music catalogue, their name, their likeness, but not the rights to their songwriting, and that's been put out by the Financial Times. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right, but where do we go from here? Well, now, more recently, if you pay attention, Pink Floyd were actually kind of independent. They had their own independent record label. They had Pink Floyd Records, and the raft of vinyl reissues and box sets, etc., were released on Pink Floyd Records, which was them going independent and distributed by, I think it might have been Universal. I'd have to have a look into that. Don't hold me to that. It may not have been. But now that Sony have got it, I guess we're going to get a slew of reissues. It's quite interesting because I think I read in the last financial year, the band had made 40 million. I'm not sure if that was pounds or dollars. 40 million. Let's call it dollars. I should do my research a bit better, but I read things, it goes in, and then I forgot where I read them. Come on, you know what I'm like. I'm terribly unprepared. But yeah, so they're a band that are continually making money. So 400 million, that's 10 years of income. If it stayed at that rate, they're basically cashing in. So yeah, Sony are going to want to boost that. They're going to want to get more back. Now again, the likeness rights, could it be a TV show? Could it be a documentary? Could it be a movie? Could it be Pink Floyd the movie? Maybe it'll be a trilogy: the Syd Barrett years, the Roger Waters years, the David Gilmour years. Get Peter Jackson on it. Get Peter Jackson in. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But you can bet bottom dollar that Sony will want to make some money. They want to make some money. Like they sung about. Like the band song. They actually sold out, man. They sold out. Who'd have thunk it? But the more important thing is David Gilmour would have woken up this morning with a spring in his step, with little bluebirds tweeting around him, knowing that he will never have to deal with Roger Waters ever again. Isn't it wonderful? That's why I said the war is over. It's great, and I feel really pleased for David Gilmour because I know how much it pained him. That's why we're stepping away. That's why for the last few years, ever since the Endless River, he has been stepping away, pushing ever further away from the Pink Floyd name and wanting to be known as Davy Boy Gilmour. Why not? And yeah, and That's why he's not performing so many Floyd songs on his recent tour. So yeah, we've seen how many rock stars now have sold their catalogue. You know, if you'd have said this to me, crikey, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I mean, 20 years ago I'd have been shocked. Even 10 years ago, I would have been shocked that bands would be doing this, because, you know, it kind of makes sense for them to hold on. But maybe they just don't want to deal with the business of it, and they just want the cash up front, because, you know, fast cash, isn't it? Short-termism. So yeah, that's it. Expect more reissues and re-releases and more box sets and that. We've already seen it with Queen. Queen have Queen 1 set coming out soon, which again is I think it's the first thing released under the Sony brand now that they've sold their catalogue. Again, people have said it's got nothing to do with that deal, but it would have been mentioned when they were inking it. Sony would have been licking their lips at the thought of cashing in on that one. And like I said, I can imagine there'll be more deluxe sets like that from Queen coming out from now on, because Sony want to make, you know, they want to get their £1 billion investment back. Same for the Floyd. You know, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe some of those, those sets that are out of print will be reissued again. Maybe they'll be reconfigured. Maybe there'll be even more expensive box sets. I do not know. We can only speculate, can't we? This is only conjecture, because we know nothing. We know nothing of the future. Maybe we'll get. Wouldn't it be? I don't know if they've got the rights to that, but wouldn't it be nice if they had a Blu-ray or 4K issue of the movie The Wall? I would like that. Please let us have that. It would be nice to have a 4K transfer of The Wall. I think that film deserves it. Wouldn't it be nice, you know, to have all the nice things? The Wall concert film that was recorded, was cool. It's out there. Give it to Peter Jackson to clean up. Give it to him. He'll do it. Give him a £5. Give him a drink. He'll knock that one out of the park. So yeah, that's the news. It's finally happened. It's something we've been talking about for a long time, and it's been finally put to bed. And they're all a little bit more richer. And that nice? Did it make you feel pleased that, you know, they've all got a little bit more money in the bank, like they need it, like they ever needed it? So yeah, that's the story. Thank you for watching, and let me know what you think about it in the comments box below. And of course, my back catalogue is available. 20 quid. Yeah, that's reasonable for anybody. Just get in touch with my people, and we'll hammer out a deal. I could probably go a little bit lower, but I'm holding out for 20 quid. Check that out at music.darrenlock.com. That link works now because my web provider lost its mind and reconfigured everything, but now I've got it fixed again, so that works. Yeah, that's it. That's the news. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you didn't, there's not a lot I can do about it, and there's no more thing left to say, and that is ta-ta.